You'll like Amy. She's an artist.
Good morning. I feel like I just kind of abruptly ended last night. Yes, you did forget it, and I had to end it for you. You're welcome. You're so lucky I've got your back. So lucky. I can't really remember what I recorded because I was quite tired. US Fest was really cute. People seemed to be having a lovely time. Pirate Mickey was there. I don't think we saw any Pirate Mickey. I can't remember. Pirate Goofy was there. I don't know if there was anyone else there at any point because obviously we went and found a wee table further away and just tucked ourselves in and enjoyed it from afar, from a safe distance. This morning I'm up because we're going to Magic Kingdom. We're going to try and rope drop as much as possible. Well, we're not fully rope dropping because obviously we can get in half an hour before regular park guests. We are wanting to rope drop but head into Adventureland, so therefore that doesn't open at 8:30, that opens at 9 with the rest of the park. We would still like to get in and try and use that early time to get in and be at the front so we can get to maybe Jungle Cruise. We've not even been into Adventureland this trip at all yet, so we're wanting to rope drop to there first. That tends to always be our Magic Kingdom strategy, we always go left. I think it's because we're just desperate to get to Big Thunder Mountain. So we're heading into Adventureland, probably try and jump on Jungle Cruise because of the obscene length of wait it ends up getting. Maybe do Pirates, we haven't done Pirates yet. I don't know if we'd be better taking advantage of people still being in Tomorrowland and Fantasyland, jump on Big Thunder and Frontier and then doubling back to Pirates because it takes a wee bit longer to get a higher wait. We might just stick around there and do the first tiki rooms, or potentially wander a bit further along to like where Haunted Mansion is and Fantasyland. Yeah, there's quite a lot we've still got to do in Magic Kingdom because we were only in for that late evening. For the past few visits we have always booked a couple of nights, like 3 nights at Bay Lake Tower I want to say. So we'd always spend the first sort of 3 nights of our trip at Bay Lake Tower, which meant every day there was a Magic Kingdom day because it was so easy to get into the park. And obviously with me having a car, we do tend to just drive to the parks rather than rely on the buses all the time. It just means if we're done in the park, we're not just stuck having to come back here, we can go somewhere else to get food or whatever. But obviously with the Magic Kingdom, having to park at the Transportation and Ticket Centre, it isn't really that much of an advantage having a car there. So we would always go to Bay Lake Tower first and take advantage of being that close to the Magic Kingdom, so that we would just go in there and we would pretty much spend the first 3 or 4 days exclusively going to the Magic Kingdom. Maybe sometimes popping into Epcot and getting the monorail over. But yeah, the first few days of the trip and the past few visits have been Magic Kingdom. So I think that's why it feels weird that we haven't really done much of it yet. And I feel like I'm trying to cram it all into this morning, but we don't need to do that. We've still got over a week. I need to chill out. My mum also came out the door and said, "Are you trying for Tron this morning since we're going to the Magic Kingdom?" And I went, I hadn't even thought of that. And then I panicked and that, "What time is it?" And she said it was like 5 to 7. So what time? I pulled everything up, ready to go. I've got my laptop with the exact time on it, ready to just fastest finger first and see what we get. This might alter our plan actually. I'm probably not going to get a super early one because they go like that. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm used to doing this for Guardians, which I care about a lot more than I know I'm going to care about Tron. I'm not even fully convinced with Tron that I'm going to be able to sit in the regular seats because of all of my leg meat. I'll obviously try the test seat and see how it is. Also my bruise hurts when it's pressed on, so I don't know if it's the best idea to sit in one of the regular seats or not. Group 21. I will take that because I don't have an option. We're doing this out in the balcony today because once again people are using both bathrooms with full length mirrors. Here is what I'm wearing. This is a little dress from Asda. My little t-shirt is from Uniqlo. It's got little Dalmatians on it running in a little red love heart. My bruise, still there, still model zone. I've got these little snag shorts. Not the best colour cohesion, but I was limited with my options. I've also just brushed my teeth and my toothbrush jumped out my hand as I was doing it and got in my hair. So I have one strand of very wet hair somewhere in here, so I just had to give it its own little personal wash. And we're out heading to the bus stop. I'm on my phone because I've only got enough hands to carry two things at once, and my little camera is clipped on the alley around back there. And we're in. Oh, and I'm buzzing. Oh, I must be leaving trying.
Just a few minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening.
Obviously, because this land has just opened, nothing has a queue yet, but everyone appears to have went for Jungle Cruise. So, great minds, but ooh. The military operation there that was people abandoning their strollers and de-chaining their babies from it was insane. Strollers abandoned. There's children crying.
Welcome aboard. My name's Skipper Chase. I'm going to be your skipper, your tour guide, your social director, caterer, dance instructor, hippo, wrestler, snake charmer, lion tamer, chief flight attendant, keymaster, gatekeeper, and the best backwards driver and tow meter.
Jungle Cruise checked off. We're now heading for Pirates. There it is. We've had a change of plan. We're going to Big Thunder first, because it's only 15 minutes just now, and then we'll double back to Pirates, because it's still sitting at 5. So I think Big Thunder's a smarter decision for this very moment. And there it is in the daytime. It looks so pretty. Look at the drop. Look at all the little glass details on the drop. You can't see it right now, there's a tree in front of it. But look at that. Look at all the little bits of glass in there. All the bottles. So excited. Our crown, our tiara on top of the water. I love it. Change of plan once again. It looks longer than 15 minutes. It's queued right to the entrance. I mean, it might just be that there's not that many interwindy bits of the central queue open, but nah, not today. So back to Pirates.
Send them hens to Davy Jones.
Feeling very, very lucky that it's an absolute scorcher, because I get incredibly, incredibly wet on Pirates. Back row on the right hand side, splash zone. Got a very wet sock in my right thigh and the bottom of my skirt. Very, very wet. And my little wrist is buzzing like crazy because there's so many people to wave at. They've missed it! About to do something, but I need to stand inside the cool rocket. It's windy, so all the coolness is over here. There we go. I'm literally wearing my hair like a scarf right now. What is this? There we go. As expected, too much leg meat, but it's fine. We'll just go on the other seat. Saying this right here so I don't forget. Locker 433. Here. This looks so comfy. Our tots have arrived. We're slightly too late for the breakfast tots, so we've got the bacon mac and cheese, or bacon cheese ones. There's cheese right under there. And this is the currywurst, or curry brat ones. Sour cream, maybe? Sour cream and onion. And then my dad's got coffee. Adam and John are both at Gaston's getting stuff. Well, I'm going to try something even though it's a bit rude because there aren't people here yet. I feel like anytime I put my fork into a tater tot, it falls apart. I've got it on my hand. I'm going to try the worst one. A bit fear of this one though. Good. Maybe you dig under for the macaroni.
Well, there's macaroni as well.
Yeah. I'm going to add some sour cream to this bit. Not very much though, just because that's what happened. The sour cream is good, isn't it? The rest of the snacks have arrived. This is insane, this LeFou's brew. We've got some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Spanish.
Best thing
I got it
on air.
since
I feel like this is one of the most unruly LeFou's brews I've ever had. I'm going to need to spoon.
the woman was going through it. The woman who served us was going through it. Almost as much as I was carrying this tray across Fantasyland. So, lived.
The straw is not working. Yeah, the straw's not doing anything. I also love these.
These are amazing.
So good. So much ham.
There's actually macaroni in it.
Yeah, right at the bottom. Macaroni bacon tots. Losing the
There
name.
was in the name.
Yep. Cinnamon roll time. We've got extra frosting, which is basically solidified now. Just dropped some on me. Of course I did. Now that we have all been fed and watered, we're heading into filler magic. Well, come for your seat and some aircon. Fireworks have stopped now. I lied. We're just waiting for the boys to come out for all the presents. Managed to snag a couple of little rocking chairs. I was going to go over to Sleepy Hollow. I was going to go over to Sleepy Hollow and get a funnel cake. I feel like all I've done today is just show snacks, but you know, I'm on my holidays, I'm allowed to have snacks all the time, constantly. But yeah, I was going to do that, but then these rocking chairs freed up, so now I don't want to stand up because on your feet lose your seat. So I'm just staying here right now, enjoying a little walk. I'm now out of all the presidents and we're going to go to the tiki room next, but I've just said I'll catch up with them because I'm quite enjoying my little walk. What's going on right now? Be careful, I will fall asleep sitting here if I'm not. John got the I Love You float and I forgot how much cotton candy weirds me out. I had the tiniest little bit and I can still feel my entire skull fizzling. My mum's got some popcorn, so we're going to go and have a nosy and see what we can find. And here it is. the monstrosity that we've chosen to go with for popcorn. So we've got caramel popcorn with white chocolate sauce, pretzels, chocolate M&Ms, and there's marshmallows in there as well. Very excited. Also, $14. Obviously that's not including tax, but that's a bargain. That's a lot of stuff. And it's double layered. It's 2 layers. We found a bin to stop at and have some of it. It's quite a messy park snack. I'm going to knock that pretzel back in before it falls on someone. Around in one of Polynesian gift shops. I can't remember which one because it's the downstairs one. So not Moana Mercantile, or is it Moana Mercantile? I don't know. But there is just quite a lot of nice stuff in here. Like it's not just all merchy stuff, there is some actual clothing.
We are now stopping at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, a Victorian-style hotel offering the modern conveniences of a full-service spa restaurant. Please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors until the monorail stops completely. This is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Our next stop is the Magic.
Don't eat it.
I did that before. That orange candy thing and it's like them all.
You did, you ate hand cream, I forgot about that. We are so far the only ones heading back to Old Key West. I really hope it stays that way so we get our own personal little bus trip back. 30 seconds since I just said that and we're away. Yay! Private bus! Woo! What is this? Why is this happening? Why is Donald Duck just crossing the road? Hi Donald! As if we pull into Old Key West and just a little random Donald Duck appears. That was adorable. As if you just pull into your resort and then find Donald Duck crossing the street. There's like a why did the chicken cross the road joke in there somewhere, but I'm kinda not sure how to structure it because he's not a chicken, he's a duck. You can do it, I believe in you.
Playing a long game, I'm nudging the hook round.
So it's ready just to hook on. Just successfully got the circle onto the hook and no one was there to see me do it and I didn't even record it. I promise I'm not even lying. Like it did take me a couple of goes, but it did go on. And not like the way it went on the first time I done it where it went on by the string instead of the actual hoop. The hoop went on the hook this time and no one saw me do it. That's so sad. Not for anyone else, just sad for me, that's all. And after a couple of hours maybe, resting back in the room, we're on the move again. We're going to Hollywood Studios tonight. We've got a reservation at Olga's Cantina at like 10 to 10, quarter to 10 this evening, so that's what we're heading to do. A lizard! I don't know why I'm impressed, there's lizards everywhere. It is something o'clock. 20 to 7 o'clock. Me like trying to read my phone upside down as it dangles from my wrist. So I'm gonna go and fill my cup up for the car drive. I'm gonna drive over to Hollywood Studios and have a little nosy, see what's going on. I would quite like to try some chicken tip yip because I've never had it before. And chicken and macaroni is basically my two main food groups. So that's what I would like to happen for me. I would also like to go on quite a few rides, but it's looking quite busy. So I'm just going to have to play it by ear and hope that everyone in the park goes away and leaves just me. I'm also very sad because they have actually removed not all of the games, but it's no longer actually an arcade in here. By actually an arcade, there used to be like a Guitar Hero right here and one other like arcade game there. I'm sure back in the day there was more arcade games, but yeah, now we've just got a refill station. This is the loop thing that I told you about that I done successfully and no one saw. And of course I didn't do it successfully that time. Nope. I don't have the knack, you see. I feel like I went. So close. That was so close. Nah, it's not happening. And we've got a park to get to, so no. We're in Hollywood Studios now, and we're making a little beeline for the Muppets. Just because that is something we can all agree on that we want to do. And then after that we might split off and do more separate stuff. And I will try my hardest to keep up with Adam and John, who are currently at least, I don't know how far distances are, 20 metres away from me. I can still see them. I also don't really remember if 20 metres is that far. For our sins, we have decided to take our slinky dog. They said it was 40 minutes, then by the time we got here it jumped to 55, so it's been a while. We're not going to get on to anything else. We're playing hot seat, so that's passing the time quite nicely. Excuse me, you've just blocked out Wheezy.
Tell you you're scoring.
I'm so good at saying things fast. Just go for a wee wander through a basically empty Galaxy's Edge. We've got our booking for Oga's at 10 to 10. It's currently 10 past 9. That's me once again checking my phone. It's dangling off my wrist. We pretty much got off Slinky at bang on 9 PM, which is when the park closes. So we couldn't make it to anywhere else to just sneak on to kill a bit of this 50 minutes. My parents, however, who stayed at Baseline Tap House, when it closed at 8:30, they went and got on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and then made it round to Galaxy's Edge in time to sneak on, well not sneak on, to make it onto Rise. So they're on Rise right now. I'm glad I get to do it without a hideously long wait. And I hope they're okay when they come off it. Fingers crossed. That's some good twirling.
What you doing?
Also, so noisy. There are so many noises that you don't hear during the actual day because there's obviously crowd noise and people being noisy. But when there's very little people here, you hear absolutely everything. And once again, it's so noisy. It's so loud. Not in a bad way, it's very atmospheric, but it is loud. Oh. Now what?
Follow this target.
Okay. Happy hunting? Are you going to do it as well? I guess the way to kill some time is to bounty hunt. Woo. I'm just following. I'm not actually doing it, I'm following.
Coming at me.
Oh! What? I've lost both of them now. They seem to have separated. And them separating, I've somehow got stuck in the middle and been separated overall. Get that money. Hey! Oh!
see you
Oh,
found
John.
the first bounty. Not bad. But you'll need to collect a lot more to join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Here are your credits.
Hey! You're rich. Thank you for your input. What I was going to say was, well, John's been out here absolutely killing it in the Bounty Hunter game. Adam has just collected his first bounty. Look at him go!
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Collect your coins.
Yeah.
Can we just? There's no one here. There's nobody here. There are some people here, but in my spirit, there is nobody here. I'm being attacked. Cast members tidying. Apart from that, it's just the people in Oga's and us. Some cast members heading home for the night, getting a photo. Oh, they're getting a photo. That's cute. I'm walking backwards right now, just to show you. Heading out of the sort of markety bit. I think we're not quite out of it yet. But yeah, just where this big, the big tall bridgey thing is. I think it's slated for not knowing what anything is. Oh, and I was zoomed in as well. Could have made that much easier on myself. There were two women at the table beside us in Oga's, and they just happened to leave at the same time it was us. So we've let them kind of walk on so that we can really enjoy the space. And also, I don't want to walk fast, my legs are tired. But yeah, it's just so quiet. I feel like I need to whisper. I don't feel I need to whisper. So as I said earlier, the thematic sounds are so loud when there's no one here. And you know, because I've watched the Disney Imagineering stuff on Disney Plus, just take a moment for the rock work. Look at this gorgeous rock work. Beautiful rock work. And also the grounds. Although this isn't as exciting as many other grounds at Disney. Grounds? Floors. No, this isn't the floor, this is the ground.
Okay, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
And now we're on a basically empty Grand Avenue. I feel like I'm an aeroplane. So cast members all have the little wavy green things waving us out. And Pluto's body is lit up tonight. His poor little body wasn't lit up the last time I was here. There was just a little wagging tail and a head the last time I was here. And we're officially out the park. I'm sure much to the cast members' delight. We've actually left. We didn't just camp out. So they're welcome. And now we need to do the journey to the car. However will we find it I can actually hear someone has pressed their car alarm to like figure out where their car is, and I'm like, surely there are not enough people in the car park for you to not know where your car is. But I mean, what do I know? Just having a little perch when my family jumped to the restrooms. Said I was having a little perch and then I immediately stood up. So I'm gonna perch again. Just can't stand still. Because I feel like if I stay still I'll just fall asleep. All this was fun-ish. I am not a Star Wars. I don't really know much about a Star Wars. So therefore, some of it is lost on me. I can appreciate that it's super, super cool. And John is a big Star Wars fan. And that's mostly the reason why we chose to do it. It's a sort of once in a lifetime thing, certainly for me. Although it was cool. Would I go back in? I don't know. It's expensive. So I had a carbon freeze, which is a non-alcoholic thing. You saw it, it was extravagant. The boba were tricky. I had to just abandon them until the end, but it was a nice little snack to have at the end of my drink. And that was, I want to say $8. And as you can imagine, everyone else's was considerably more than that because it was all alcoholic. Also probably should have asked when I was checking us in if we were able to have a booth or whatever, because there were empty booths there. Obviously it's the end of the night, so they're trying to get everything cleaned up so that they can also go home. But all of our legs were quite tired, and my dad, bless him, just wanted to sit down. He could not wait to leave so that he can get to the car to have a seat. So that would be my recommendation. If it's the end of a long day, maybe ask if you can pop yourself onto a booth. I'm absolutely exhausted, but we have ordered a McDonald's and it's just arrived. So I need to force myself to eat some nugs and then fall asleep. I think our nugs are better.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
They're chunkier. And now it's time, definitely, for me to fall asleep. I am so done in. I don't know what it is. I think it's a Magic Kingdom thing. I think if you spend the morning in Magic Kingdom, you're going to end up tired. But yeah, since I've, you know, fueled my body and primed it for sleep by feeding it nuggets, I'm gonna go to sleep. I think we're all taking it easy tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm going to set an alarm. I think I might just wait and see what happens, what time I wake up at. It is a late night at Epcot tomorrow for deluxe resort guests, so we are hoping to take advantage of that. Boarding groups for Guardians for that extended evening period open at 6 PM, so we'll try and jump into that, get a little return time for Guardians again. Any chance I get to do it, I will take. Epcot is the plan for tomorrow, but a bit later in the day. Obviously we can be there until I want to say it's 11 with the extended evening hours, and really probably the best, and really I'm so tired, I can't talk. I've said this about 15 times now, but I'm not even saying it right. Really probably the best thing you can do. Really probably the best things that you can do in that couple of extra hours is try and get on Frozen with a lower weight, try and get on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure with a lower weight, and probably Test Track with a lower weight. Those three rides do tend to get up there quite high, but obviously because Epcot isn't the most rideful park, everyone that is there, every deluxe guest is probably trying to get on those three rides. Well, and Guardians, but you get the return time with that. Obviously we were there yesterday, but Epcot during a festival at the weekend is an absolute no-go. Not a good combination. There are so many people, and yeah, you're better to just avoid it, in my opinion. So because we obviously slipped out because it was just a bit too busy, we haven't even really done that much. We have been on Guardians and the Seas. When did the Seas with Nemo and Friends? Those are the two things that we've done in Epcot. What a strange combination of things. We did also walk through journey of water, which was delightful. I just feel like this always happens. I get here, I have the first couple of days and they're great, and then I start panicking about the fact that it's going to be over. And it's so silly, but I genuinely am like, when am I going to do everything? I'm not going to be able to do it all. And I've not even been here for a week yet. It's only Sunday. I got here on Tuesday. Like, I've got loads of time to still do stuff. When I think about the amount of stuff I have done, it's a lot. But is all that stuff I would quite like to do again? Also yes. But I guess I'm just going to have to try and prioritise and figure out what I actually want to do, which is my least favourite thing to do in the world. I hate being decisive. I don't hate being decisive. Wait, what? I don't want to make a decision. I think I would like to be decisive. I don't know. I need to go to sleep. I'm not making any sense anymore. I will see you in the morning or the afternoon or the evening. Who knows what time I am naturally going to wake up at. All I know is I feel like I could sleep for 100 years.